Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is my second English spoken video, and today I'm going to show you how I achieve this look, which is what I wear on a daily basis when I have to rush out the door and go and drive my girl to the kindergarten, or when I simply go and do some grocery shopping, and when I want something very quick and easy and put together. So if you'd like to see what I used and how, please keep watching. What do I want from my everyday look is to look fresh and awake, possibly. And to me this means even skin, big eyes, and also lots of definition onto eyebrows and onto lips, which makes a big difference to me. And that's it. No contouring, no highlighting, no eyeliner, nothing fancy. This is just about being put together and ready to go out. So in order to do that, this is what I use. Since I don't use a foundation every day on a regular basis, I prefer like BB creams, etc., or tinted moisturizer in general, which are not as lasting as foundations. I like to start and prepping my face with this foundation primer. Basically, this is a Lauder Mercier one. And I have chosen this one, which is the Day primer, which has an SPF of 30. It's against UVB and UVA. I need it because at the minute I'm using some vitamins on my skin, like vitamin A, vitamin E, and I need to protect my skin against the sun rays. So this is very important, but most of all I use it because I need to fix my foundation. This is the amount I use, and I go on my skin. I've already prepped my face with my face moisturizer, eye cream, and also lip balm. So I'm pretty ready. As you can see, my skin is super sensitive. As I touch it, it gets red in a second, basically. So after I apply this, which I love, by the way, because it's not silicone based, it's like applying a classic moisturizer. It's really feels really hydrating. It's lovely. After a little while it sinks into my skin, and then I go over it with one of my favorite I was going to say BB cream, but this is called EE. It's from Estee Lauder. It's EE ENLIGHTEN Even Effect Skin Tone Corrector. I'm using number 2 medium at the minute, even if I think I could use the light one, but I got this last year and I want to finish it up, so give it a good shake. I think it's okay. We're heading to spring, so why not? Got a bit of colour. And I like to use my fingers to apply them, because I find it gives a more natural effect. So it feels really, really moisturizing. It's really nice. I also like to apply it onto my neck, not because, well, here I need it also for the colors, but I like to apply it because it evens also the texture from my face to my neck. I really don't like when you can see one texture on the face and another texture on the neck and another one possibly on the chest. I don't really find it very attractive, but anyway, on myself I like to apply it basically all over. That's why very often while I'm doing my makeup I apply this IKEA cloth basically, and I wear it as if it was a bib basically. So I wear my bib. Anyway, the moisturizer, the tinted moisturizer, is sinking in. It feels really comfortable, as you can see, as my skin is toning down in color. The overall color tends to be more even, hopefully. Then I go with my concealer. I use a Retoucher from Tilbury. This is number 2. Even I could use number 3, but I want to use it mainly as a highlighter more than a concealer. So, and I apply it where I want some light. So light, of course, here where I have darkness, here, under the brow bone, here, right over the nose, also here, a bit here, and also on my chin, which tends to get red during the day. Okay, and then I go in just with my fingers. So as you can see, so far I've just been using my fingers, and I think, especially in the morning when you are in a hurry, it's so much quicker. So inside here, and this inner corner, which tends to get dark. It's always dark. What I have left on my fingertips, I just swipe it on my lids, and it acts like a base for my actually my bronzer, not my eyeshadow, because I'm going to use my bronzer as eyeshadow. So then I go to the bridge of my nose, here, around my lips, and I like to blend it onto my chin as well. If I want to feel fancy, just go a bit here and use it as a highlighter. It's very subtle but nice. Alright, now at this point I set everything with a powder. At the minute I'm using the Nars, it's called Translucent Crystal. It's the completely white one, but it doesn't transfer white on the skin, so it's really nice. And I mainly pat it on the under eye area where I want my makeup to look also just a bit more matte. And that's it. I like to use small brushes. This one is from Zoeva. It's number 105 Luxe Highlight. It's called. And in fact, it's really nice to highlight here. Usually, I also use it with my highlighters. So I powdered mainly the center of my face to set here. And I'm not going to powder my cheeks because I'm going to use a cream product. After this, sorry ring light, I go in and fill my eyebrows. I'm using this laser brow pencil. The color is dark, it's number 2, and I love it so much. And I think it's perfect because the color is great for my hair color first, and it it's also a bit waxy, but not in the heavy way. It's just enough to keep my hair in place, so that's the right amount of wax, so I don't go crazy with my eyebrows. I just basically fill them in, and yeah, that's it. Then what I like to do is use this eyebrow gel from Collistar. This is number 3. I like it because it fixes my eyebrows, but it also has some fibers in it, so it usually fills up all the gaps that I haven't done with my pencil. So, and the secret here is also to brush my hair upwards, which gives that, at least should give, that lifted effect rather than pulling them down. Okay, I'm quite happy with this already. Then what I do is fill my waterline with this pencil from NYX, NYX, whatever. This is the number, it's called WP01 Light, and I like to use it in my waterline just to open up my look. It brightens the eye, and I like to go all around because usually my eyes get red when I'm tired, and I also like to go more here, just a tad here into my tear duct, like that, or very quickly. I'm spending a lot of time now while I'm doing this makeup, but usually it really takes me about 5 minutes, just and go. Then another thing to do to open up my eyes that I like to do, and I almost do on a regular basis, is just to curl my lashes. So I go with one, give it a good squish, and then release. I think you can already see the difference. Is it done? This is not done. So the eyelash color I use is the famous Wjcon. I think it's really nice. The only thing I have to change every now and then the rubber, because it wears off. And then I go with the mascara from Benefit. It's the Earle. I have put it aside for a while, but now last month I rediscovered it and I've loved it so much. Look how big my eyes look after I applied this one. Look, I just start to apply at the base, at the root of my lashes, and then I wiggle it up, especially at the end on my eyes. I'm not really good at applying mascara, but anyway, look at that. Really like it. Then, like, I also like to roll it as I apply it, and then wiggle and zigzag. So maybe I like to apply a bit more onto the outer corner just to open up the eye a bit more. So you can see like that. And what I've been liking lately is to wear it onto my lower lashes. This, I think, opens up your eye so much more than applying only onto the upper lash line. I tend to do it only onto the center lashes. I prefer it that way, but I think it really opens up the look of my eyes. I really like this mascara. So after this, what I do, I go on and use another multi-purpose product. This is a blush from Chanel. They're still available, yes. This is in the color number 21. It's a lovely pink. You can see what a nice pink this is. And I just apply it on the apples on the cheek, of my cheeks, like that. It is lovely. And then just blend it with my fingers, and the result is so natural, I think, and fresh also. I tend to be careful to blend the edges to make them as seamless as possible, as our beloved user Eldridge taught us. And then I also apply it on my lips, but what I do first is just go and outline my lips. The lip pencil I'm using, I use Wjcon number 10, the color is pink, or either I go with the, where is it, the MAC Subculture, which is one of my favorites. So I outline, and then I go onto my upper lip, and I start from the cupid's bow, where by using this technique and starting from the cupid bow, I see a big difference from when I start by the sides or in another place. And then I tend to be careful onto these corners here, which I'm losing definition so much. And now at this point, I just go very quickly onto my entire lips, and now I go over with the Chanel stick. It's really fresh. It's a rosy pink, lovely rose pink. Now, I'll take this off. When I finish with my lips, I go in and apply my bronzer, because I definitely think I like bronzer. So I use this one with a big brush. This one I'm using at the minute is from Lauder. It doesn't have a name on it, but anyway, it's the bigger one she made. Can't find her brushes anymore. And the bronzer I'm using at the moment is it was a limited edition last summer, I think. It's from Chanel. It's called Illuminating powder. It's the one that has the camellia on it. It's very similar to the Chanel Beige number 40, because I have the 30 and I've seen it's slightly lighter, that one, so I think this is more similar to the 40. But another thing that this has is that it is a bit more luminous, while the other one is more flat. So I'm just going to apply it with this big brush, and as it's a bronzer, I go on the usual, points of the face or on the neck. Just took off my bib and now I need it back. Anyways, so And that's it. Now, what I also like to do is just take 217 from MAC, or this is a Zoeva 227 soft definer, and use my bronzer as an eyeshadow for my crease. So just go in, dip it in, just a bit, not that much, just looking straight onto my mirror and create a soft crease here with the colour. Not that much, just to replace that crease that I'm losing lately. So, but the fact that I'm going in with the same colour as the cheeks, it keeps everything very harmonic, I think. So, yeah. Alright. So basically this is it. In those days I feel a bit more fancy, or I have just a few minutes left. I like to use the cream color base called Hush from MAC, and I use it as a highlighter. So I go in onto my cheekbone like that. I know I should have been doing this because I've already powdered my face. I've used powder products, but just for the sake of this video, I'm doing it just to show you. Then sometimes I also use it on under my brow bone, and also as a eyeshadow, or just a bit, only in the center of my eyelid, and in the center like that. Really looks like it takes a lot to do this makeup, but it doesn't, you can tell. And then maybe a bit on the bridge of my nose, just a bit, and on my cupid's bow, which is always nice. Okay, it's basically it, except that I don't usually powder. I don't like to powder. I'm pretty happy with the Mercier primer, which keeps everything in place. The only thing I do when I feel too, it's just I spray my face with these Ultra Radiance hydrating mist from Benefit, which I use mainly because I like this smell. It smells really good, like like it's really fresh and nice. So that's it. Just like to pat everything in place after this, and I'm done, just ready to go out. It really takes a few minutes to do it, I promise. Sometimes what I also do, I just apply a bit of lip gloss and whatever I have on it, and like let me see here, like this one from Stila. I love Stila lip glosses. They are not sticky, they're very long lasting basically. This color is called Jack Frost. It's a pink with some sparkles. They last so long. They're not gloopy at all. Alright. So this is the finished look. Nothing crazy, as you can see. This is just me ready to go out. Nothing more. I hope you liked this look, and I'll see you in my next video if you want. Bye guys. Hello everybody, hello everybody, so glad to see you. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to my what? Hello everyone. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. To my what? This is my second English spoken video. Today I'm going to show you how YouTube, let's look. How do this look? See? Arrivo. Bye bye.